What's up, y'all? It's your girl LightSkinKeisha, and you are tuned in to the Stewe Show. Okay, honey, period. Dun, 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 dun.
You're tuned into the Stewe Show with LightSkinKeisha as our guest today.
What's going on?
What's going on? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty fine myself. We're gonna find out who she is, ladies and gentlemen. So, who is LightSkinKeisha?
LightSkinKeisha is a rapper from Atlanta, the queen of motherfucking Atlanta. Period.
It's like that. It's like that.
And she's a very humble, genuine, funny individual. Talented.
If I first saw you with like going off on us fellas in a video on Instagram, so like, you know, how did you start making those videos? Like, did somebody specifically just put you in a situation where you were like, I just got to get on here and vent, or what?
No, like I have been doing them little videos or whatever for like years, so I've probably been doing those for like 4 or 5 years or whatever. And like, I don't know, like, I remember, because it started when Instagram had first just brought the video feature to Instagram. Because before you didn't have a video. See, I've been on there that long. But yeah. So, when they had brought the video feature or whatever, then I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And remember, they only had 30 seconds.
Right.
They only gave you 30 seconds.
So you was getting it done in 30 seconds.
I sure was, and that's why a lot of people be like, you talk so fast. Instagram told me that. Because I had to get out what I was saying in 30 seconds. You feel me? Right. But then they did the minute thing, and I said, oh shit, it's lit. So, but yeah, I haven't been making videos or whatever, and I mean, it's just, I don't know, I just decided to pick up the phone and just start talking.
So where did the music come in?
The music came in.
Have you been doing music, or?
Yeah, I would play around with it. I would play around with music or whatever, but I was never like necessarily taking it serious. But I would definitely play around. Like, I'd go in the studio, make a few songs or whatever, and then boom, bam, bam, bam. But when it really started is because last year I had a video that went viral because I was like, you know what I'm saying, it's active, whether we gonna act up on y'all niggas because y'all got us fucked up. Wow. And so, oh my God, that's can crazy. I cuss?
No, that's fine. But
okay, period.
I'm more hurt about us having y'all fucked up because we really don't be having y'all like that. That really be y'all.
See, and that's where you have me fucked up because you got it fucked up.
No, why y'all always got to be right?
It's not about we always got to be right, but y'all do be having us fucked up. Like, you know, when the seasons change and the weathers change, y'all be trying to change with the season. Y'all be trying to, you know, when it start getting hot or whatever, y'all be thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you can go out here and play with whoever you want or whatever. Not I, said the cat. Period. You ain't about to play with me, and you ain't about to play with none of my bitches either. So guess what? If it's active season for y'all, it's active season for us too. But we can do it better. We can go out here. We can put on our tight dresses. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Get our nails done, get our hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. We can do whatever we want because, you know what I'm saying? Like, two can play that game.
But it's some good ones. Y'all sometimes y'all just be jumping to conclusions. You know what I'm saying? And y'all. I mean,
if you got a good, if the situation is good, okay, cool.
So you
don't jump again.
Yeah. So you basically was liking niggas that was acting up. That's really what it was.
No, you know what happened is around that time I was dealing with this dude, and he was like basically a stupid ass nigga, and I had found out basically, like, it's so crazy because I had made the video because that's what I was feeling like or whatever. And I literally, like, when it went viral or whatever, like, everybody was going crazy and stuff. My phone was going crazy. So I was like, you know what? And I said a little prayer because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I said a prayer and I said, God, I said, please remove everybody out of my life who don't belong. Right? Boom! God said, I got you. While I'm literally scrolling on Instagram and I come across the dude that I was dealing with, him at his baby shower with a whole new baby on the way.
What?
On the way.
He had a baby on you like that?
And he was lying about it.
You found out on Instagram?
On Instagram. I found out. Because the new baby mama had posted the picture. And so I was just like, ain't this some shit? I said, God, you know what you was doing. I mean, I might have been a little bit mad, a little bit hurt about it, but you knew what you was doing. But I wasn't that hurt because I was already ready to get over the nigga. Because I was just like, nigga, you're like, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted confirmation. And that was my confirmation. That's all I needed. But yeah, like, he had a whole nother girl pregnant. He was lying, saying that the girl was like his cousin and all type of shit.
That's crazy. So back to the music.
Period.
Back to the music. What kind of genre would you say you are? Would you say that you're in? Would you say that you're like R&B? Would you say that you're more so rapper? Or would you say you just do what you want?
I kind of do what I want, but I am more so rap. Even though I did just release this R&B record, Ride Good featuring B. Smith. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was like my first like real like R&B, you know what I'm saying, song. But I would say that I'm a rapper. Like I like to rap.
You be having my little shorty singing, you know, I'll be like, let's talk about, are you going to be dropping like a full project coming out soon?
Yeah, so I was going to drop my project in November, but I had to push it back because of this tour, all this promo tour that we're on and all this other stuff. So basically I'm going to be dropping in December, and I have so much in store for next year. It's already lined up or whatever. So
and it's called?
The project that I'm going to drop in December is called That's Just the Bottom Line.
Okay.
And that's just the bottom line, because that's just like one of my little sayings. I say period, period, that's just the bottom line. All of that.
And what can we expect from that coming up?
That's just the bottom line, man. That shit is gonna be hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, apparently, like I have a lot of supporters, and you know, when they listen to my music or whatever, they're like, man, this girl LightSkinKeisha, like she cannot do no wrong when it comes to music. Like everything she dropped is just like it's just lit or whatever. And so I'm about to give y'all a project full of lit ass shit. I promise you. Like it's about to be literally like this. I'm about to represent from motherfucking Atlanta. Like that's all I got.
A lot of pride when it comes to Atlanta.
I do, because you know what? Like I'm so happy that we are finally getting the recognition that we deserve, because I feel like Atlanta
y'all been getting recognition. Whoa.
No, we had it because they've been trying to shit on us. They've been trying to shit on us. They was trying to shit on us at one point.
Y'all pumping out artists like a factory out there. Y'all just
now was trying to shit on Atlanta. Like Atlanta wasn't, you know what I'm saying, hit to a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, like say for instance, you know what I'm saying, like I'm pretty sure Detroit has certain things that people know Detroit for.
In Detroit, we're just now getting our time.
You see how you feel about that?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Atlanta, and I ain't gonna argue with you about it that's how you
from
feel.
The outside looking in. Let's talk about Coca. So,
okay.
So is that like, you know, I heard different things: best friend, boyfriend, fiance.
Fiance?
I mean, who would you say Coca is to you?
Coca Bango is my best friend and my soulmate. That's just that's my best friend. Like we've been, like a lot of people don't know, like we've been knowing each other way before like all of this stuff or whatever. Like we've been knowing each other for like what, maybe like 6-7 years, and we just always like been close. It's funny because I said in the interview before how like when we first met each other, like we really didn't even like each other. Like we was on some like stupid ass nigga, like stupid ass bitch, like.
So how did it transform into this like best friends and like now we in the bed together and you know?
Who said that we was in the bed together?
I mean, you said that's your soulmate, right?
So what? What do I mean?
Okay, so how did that just transpire? You know?
Because I mean honestly, like we just built like a friendship. Like it's crazy because we've been like on the phone, like we would just be on the phone like talking for hours, like hours and hours, like about just shit, you know what I'm saying? And then like we just started to link up more, you know what I'm saying? Just like how if you have a best friend, like just how you and your best friend do. Like y'all probably talk a lot, but now it's like to the point to where like I'm with him like every single day. But it's crazy because like my patience is really thin with people sometimes. Like I would get tired of people quick, and he would too, but like we're not tired of each other because we've been doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been talking on the phone for a long time, we've been being around each other for, you know what I'm saying, damn near every day, or you know what I'm saying, or not every day like this, because now like we with each other like every damn day, like every day. But I mean, like I don't know, and then we have a bond because the simple fact is like we both signed to the same label, you know what I'm saying? We both have 2-hit records that's going crazy on fucking radio stations. Like it's going crazy like in some areas where, you know what I'm saying, I might need help in, that's where he helped me. In areas that he needs help in, that's where I help him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we just kind of like it just works out together because like we always be plotting. We be like, all right bro, like, you know what I'm saying, like now we gotta goddamn focus on this, or we gotta think about this, and we gotta talk about this, and how we gonna goddamn do this, and how we gonna do this. Like it all works out together, like, you know what I'm saying?
So what's next for LightSkinKeisha, other than the album?
Well, I mean, this is gonna be a tape, so I'm gonna drop another project. I'm probably gonna drop 2 projects next year, 2 to 3 projects next year. But it's one that's like already set up and already lined up and stuff like that or whatever. So y'all gonna see, like, it's a lot of big shit that's about to happen in 2019. Features, me working with some big producers and stuff like that or whatever. I mean, really, I'm just about to take over 2019.
So I mean, for people who are looking up to you, or they're looking at you right now, they're like, yo, I really want to be like her. I really want to get to the level of success that she's at. I mean, what do you have to say to them?
I mean, figure out what you want to do, and whatever you want to do, just put your all into it. Like I was just saying in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that I was going to be the social media star / rapper. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. You know, before I was working at Topgolf, I was working a regular job, you know what I'm saying? But I started seeing that what I was doing there was not getting me anywhere. Like, I was having, I was struggling to make, you know, $700 on the check every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, with the life that I wanted to fucking live. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, ain't no way that was gonna work for me. I had car notes, I had bills, I had all type of shit or whatever. And so it was like, I was waking up and realizing, like, damn, like, what I'm doing is not getting me anywhere. When then I was there, like, they had me there from like 8:30 to like 6:30, and I had only made $30. Wow, there's people that's calling me like, yo, can LightSkinKeisha come do a photo shoot for $450? We only need her for 30 minutes.
And you like, listen.
And I was missing out on that, so I was like, you know, I just realized, like, what I did, I realized that that's not what I wanted to do anymore, because I used to work in the food industry or whatever. Topgolf, I don't know if y'all ever been. Like, if you know, like, Topgolf is basically food and golf too or whatever, but I realized that I didn't want to work in the food industry no more, because that shit had pissed me off. Matter of fact, I just made a video about that, because, you know what I'm saying, I was telling people, like, if you work in the food industry, you know what I'm saying, like, understand that that's something that you chose to do. Because, you know, like, you have the people that work there, they always get mad at the customers and shit like that. And it's like, that shit ain't fair. Like, if you don't like that shit, don't take your anger out on them, because all they want to do is come here and eat. And I had to realize that my damn self, because I used to catch attitudes, because I understand, but I would think to myself, like, that ain't fair for me to have an attitude with them when all they want to do is come here and enjoy themselves. And you know what I'm saying? But I realized that shit ain't making me happy. It ain't making me no money. It ain't making me nothing. So guess what? I quit. And the day that I walked out, I ain't never looked back. And I told people, like, because my friend had asked me, she was like, how did you know that this is what you wanted to do? Like, how you know that you was done with Topgolf and you knew what you was going to do this? And I was like, I didn't know that I was going to do this, but I knew that I didn't want to work for nobody no more. So therefore I quit.
If you could write a letter to your hometown, Atlanta, starting off saying, Dear Atlanta.
Dear Atlanta, what the fuck is up? It's your girl, LightSkinKeisha, Big Bank Misha. I motherfucking love y'all. I motherfucking adore y'all. Dear Atlanta, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. And shout out to all the real true ATLians born and raised in this motherfucker. They trying to take over our fucking city, and we ain't gonna let them motherfuckers take over our city. But and to everybody else that can control these people that's coming in our city, tell them to stop moving there, cause we ain't got enough room. The shit is packed. We are overloaded. Let me finish off my letter. I love Atlanta. Thank you for all your support. Sincerely, the Queen.
Y'all heard it here first, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me, big dog.
Thank you for coming through. It's me, Stewe, man. LightSkinKeisha in the building, man. Hot 107.5, the Stewe Show. Let's get it.
Honey, period.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This was fun. That nigga said, psh.
It looked like we practiced it. It definitely did.